Hey, my name's John, but people on the internet call me Narwhal, and I've never seen a superhero movie in my life for some reason, until recently, when I decided to start this challenge to watch every single one of them in order, and today we are on Blade 2. If you guys want to follow along with me, I have a link to the Google Doc in the description of this video that has every single movie in order, so you can watch the same order I'm watching them in if you want. And also, you should subscribe here to follow along with me. It helps me out a lot and helps support the channel. Anyways, let's talk about Blade 2. I really liked the creature design a lot. It was really creepy, and I just feel like it was an improvement from the first one. Same with the effects and just the CGI or the editing, I guess, and it has just improved a lot. And I think I've noticed a trend where like movies that came out in the late 90s versus the early to mid 2000s, like there was a big improvement in those few years right there. And it's pretty noticeable in this movie, in my opinion. In a lot of ways, this felt like a horror thriller as much as it did a superhero movie, and it just didn't really work for me. After I finished watching it, I was just researching a little bit about the film, and I heard a few people say, you know, Jared Nomak is a better villain than Deacon Frost from the first one. But for me, it didn't really matter who the villain was because I just was not invested. And I think it's because as soon as I kind of realized what a certain franchise formula looks like. Actually, it's kind of a superhero movie formula in general that I've already picked up on, where basically the movie starts, you know, the hero's in a certain situation or position where they're about to go execute something, and that's the intro to the movie, and then some shit happens and it maybe doesn't go right, so then they regroup with the group, and then they make a plan, and then they go have another battle, and they make a little bit of progress towards their goals, they get some new information, then they regroup again, they plan some stuff, there's some drama, then they go have another battle, and then they come back and plan again, and then they go have the final battle at the end, and then they come out on top. And it just is so predictable. And I've had this debate many times with my friends, but I truly just cannot believe someone when they say that they don't think superhero movies are predictable. Every single one. I mean, I've only seen 12 so far. All right, so let's keep that in mind. I don't really know what I'm talking about. Maybe of the next 70 movies, maybe a bunch of them will have different formulas and have different plot structure. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm actually surprised. But from what I've seen, it is exactly what I expected. And it happens every time. Like the Batman, the first Batman trilogy. It's literally go have a battle, regroup, go out, have another battle, come back, regroup, go out, have another big battle at the end and win. That's all 4 movies. And it happens again with Blade. What a shocker. Like I've said many times throughout these reviews, and like I'll continue to say, I understand that's not the point. People were commenting saying, dude, that's literally the hero's journey. Like, what do you expect? And I guess I just expect something different. I don't know. I understand like how story structure works. I went to film school and I understand that you need certain points to be hit in order to feel invested, and that the hero's journey is a very common popular thing for a reason. For all of human history, when people tell stories, whether they're written or verbal, a lot of things follow the hero's journey. Even films you don't really notice on the surface is following the hero's journey. And I guess that's fine. I mean, people like it. It's just, it's not my thing at all. Because where does the suspense come if I know that he's going to win? Like, I literally know that. What I would love is if there's a Blade sequel, right, where Blade just fucking dies like 10 minutes in. That would be dope to me. And a lot of fans would hate that because they go to pay to see the movie, to see Blade fuck some shit up. But that's not why I watch movies. I watch them to like feel things and to think about things and learn things. And I just feel like that doesn't happen when I know for a fact that Blade is going to inevitably win this fight. So there's my spiel. I've kind of said that same point a few times, and I'll probably continue to reiterate that because it just, I felt like that's why I couldn't get into this movie. And I don't want to like shit on these movies because I know that they're influential and people like them. And if you like them, that's great. So I'm not trying to sound like it's objectively trash. I just don't feel anything when I watch a movie like this. But keep in mind, I really liked the first Blade, and that followed the same structure. So maybe it's not a structure thing, maybe it's something else. All I know is that this movie was not very good, which is surprising because on TikTok, a lot of you guys in the comments were saying that Blade 2 was great and you liked it better than the first one. So if that's the case, awesome. I'm glad. Like, please let me know in the comments. Like, I'm curious what the community's opinion is on why this movie's better, what things they improved on, because I definitely noticed improvements in some aspects. Like I said, the effects, the editing felt way better. Now, that's not to say Wesley Snipes didn't do amazing, because he did. He killed it in the first one. He killed it in this one. He's just so likable, and I just feel like I just want to have a beer with him, and I feel like he'd just be such a fun guy to be around. Probably not Blade the character, but like Wesley Snipes as a person, because I think Blade would kind of fuck me up. So that's all I really have to say about it. Thank you all so much for watching this review. If you like me or this content and you want to see more, please check out my podcast called Peak to Middle School. I upload it every Monday and Thursday. It's available on every audio streaming platform, as well as full video versions on YouTube. All of that is linked down below. It's a super fun, really awesome show in my opinion, and it's hosted with me and my buddy Kyle. We tricked out this whole studio for it, and I just always like to plug it because it means a lot to me. Anyways, thanks for watching. If you want to follow along in this journey, like I said, be sure to subscribe here, leave a like and a comment down below, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.